Hello and welcome to Back to School Night. I thought I'd do a little slideshow here to tell you a little bit about the class. Um, so we'll do a little mini quiz here. What is my student science teacher's name this year? Um, Hopefully you know that it is C, Mr. Damianides. Damianides, yes. All the vowels get noises. It is Greek. And students just call me Mr. D though. A little bit about myself. This is my 10th year teaching, my 7th year at North. I went to Iowa. I know there's a lot of Iowa grads in the area, so go Hawks there. Um, and I know that teaching physics, I'm going to have a lot of students going to Iowa State, so I guess I will forgive them for that as well. Yeah, good engineering school there. I like soccer, music. Um, my wife, kids, and dog. Here's my kids there. My son wearing an Arsenal jersey. He's probably better than some of the players they have on the team right now. So I coach boys freshman soccer. I like coaching the freshmen because I get to kind of have them at the very beginning of their high school careers, and then sometimes they get to me in physics as juniors and seniors, and it's really cool to see how they grow up and develop and um, become upstanding citizens in that time. Not that they're already upstanding citizens as it is. So, where can I find my students' daily work posted this year? The answer to this one is B, Google Classroom. So we have a Google Classroom page that has a lot of information in terms of I'll post the agenda for each day. So if a student is absent, that's the perfect place to go to find the day's activities. I usually post answer keys for the stuff that we do in class as well there. So if there's any extended absences or anything like that, they can always go to Google Classroom to find that information and move forward and hopefully not fall behind in the class. There's also the links and all the documents that we use in class each day. That'll be on Google Classroom as well. Then there's a list of helpful resources too. So there's a helpful video that I found, or sometimes I create helpful videos for them to watch. Those will be there as well. All right, how can parents help students be successful in this class? This one is D, all of these things. So talking about current events, talking about physics. Um, it's really cool that we have Fermilab so close. Sometimes I check out what they're doing over there. And they have some really cool Saturday morning physics talks. I'm hoping that they can get back to those. I think they might have paused those for now. Um, so yeah, just talking about science, staying excited about all the new things that is going on in physics and science in general. Encouraging students to take advantage of the numerous resources. So on Google Classroom, there's tons of resources. There's uh, peer tutoring Wednesday nights. They can make an appointment with me with coaching soccer in the fall. Sometimes I got to make sure that I'm available, but I'm always trying to find time to meet with them. Uh, Using Google Classroom, all the links that are there. There's physicsclassroom.com, Physics Aviary, Khan Academy, my YouTube channel, Anyone Can Physics, that has some tutorial videos and stuff like that. And then we use a website called positivephysics.org that's a really helpful practice problem resource that they can go to and do practice problems. It gives them immediate feedback in terms of whether they answer this question right. If they are able to kind of look at some conceptual stuff as well on there, and they can get extra practice there too. And then lastly, encourage students to ask questions and engage in the class. So this is the number one way that you you can make sure that you're successful in physics. I always kind of give them the analogy where sometimes they'll think that they can watch a bunch of Khan Academy videos and they're good to go in class. So I say, how many hours of LeBron James or any dunk highlights do you think I would need to watch until I'm able to dunk a basketball? And sometimes they give a number, which is very kind of them, but that means that they definitely haven't seen me jump in the past. So there's no number, right? So just watching the tutorial videos is not going to be enough. It's a great resource to go to and look and say, oh, that's where I messed up on this or something like that. But you really have to engage in the material. You have to make sure that you're going through the problems yourself, trying to solve the things, and then using those resources as a way to kind of check your answers or clarify anything that you might have messed up on in the past. So all those things, making sure they're engaged and clarifying any misconceptions. That's something that's also really important. So those are the ways that they can be successful. Again, here's a list of all those resources that we have, and we'll add more throughout the year as well as we discover new and interesting things in physics education. So um, thanks for listening to this, and I'm looking forward to a great year. Thanks so much.